everyone, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. This is Natnarf signing in. I screwed up my intro already, right? Welcome back to the Love at First Sight Atomic game. So yeah, excuse me. Excuse me. I really should stop that. Yeah, let's continue the story. I'm really stupid, am I? School's almost over. As I returned to my classroom after lunch, I realized something. I'm happy we promised to go home together, but we never chose a place to meet before we parted ways. Well, she might be waiting in front of the gate. If I wait by the gates like last time, she'll probably come by. But Sadukawa might also be around. Maybe I should take a peek at the classroom they said. As I'm trying to decide, the bell rings, finally signaling the end of the day's classes. I take my bag and hurry towards Hachi's classroom. I rush down the stairs, but as I reach the first floor, I can see that the first years are already filing out into the hall, and I quicken my pace towards Hachi's classroom. In the moment I step in one of the classroom doors, someone flies out into me. The impact knocks us both off balance, and just as she's about to go, I reflexively reach out and catch her. Everything okay? Excuse me, senpai? Great! A student who just flew into my arms like an angel. Who I am now holding on to tightly is none other than Sachi. We stare at each other in astonishment. I'm sorry, I'm hugging you. I'm enjoying this. Ah, no, the bee! And I see another student behind Sachi, who is also looking in astonishment. Sadakawa Rui. Did she put Sachi out of the door? Great! Now I know she's a bee. Now I know she's the reason Sachi had no lunch today. Sadakawa's surprised expression soon turns anger. Great! She glares at me menacingly as she starts to speak. Who the hell are you? Some upperclassman? Yeah, second year. But she doesn't let this get in the way of her anger. Oh really? Then what are you doing here on the first year floor? I came to see Sachi. For a moment, she looks surprised again as she seizes the two of us up. She regains her balance as she separates herself from me. As Sachi regains her balance, then she takes a step back, retreating from the Sadukawa's presence. She's not trying to run away though. Is it because I'm here? Her eye darts back and forth nervously. Her eye! Sorry! Her? Are you starting a freak show, senpai? If you think it's okay to force your friends into freak show, you're really messed up. That's really pitiful. Especially since you look like you have a shark face. You should go into the aquarium. The girl's more pricky than I imagined. Actually, my insults just annoy her more. I can't read, can I? I messed up the S as well. Oh my god. I'm not sure if that actually got her or not, but she pins a hostile glare at me, like a shark. Oh yes, well, excuse me. She really doesn't have any talents to display, and dressing up as a clown would only disgust people. Of course, you're right. The sincerely polite words that Sadakawa spits at me are dripping with venom and malice. This is what made If this is what made Akemi snap, I don't blame her. I'd slap her back. I think she's more suited to the role of a heroine than a clown. You, moreover, a villain. Her? At best, this one-eyed thing that looks like it stepped out of a fairy tale will become some wretched beggar on the streets. Yeah. Maybe she did step out of a fairy tale. If I had to guess, I'd say it was Cinderella. She's definitely plagued with something like an evil stepsister. You know that story, don't you? Oh, that's a good joke. But if you're casting parts, I think I'd rather be the fairy godmother who turns the pumpkin into a carriage. Making Cinderella get run over by her carriage would be pretty a neat twist, don't you think? Our verbal duel continues for a while. This is nuts! On the economy, you poured it. There. She's wearing a vicious grin on her face, but the fire in her eyes grows hotter and harder. It's turning me higher. I can feel the heat in her stare. I refuse to look away. However, and it feels like the friction of our clashing gazes might set the whole hallway ablaze. It might set the whole world ablaze! Senpai. Sachi tugs on my sleeve, pulling me back into reality. Several students seem to have gathered around us to watch our fight. Here I am, a lone second-year student in front of a first-year classroom, completely out of place. I should not be drawing this much attention to myself. Seems like something familiar. Sorry. Let's go, Sachi. I take Sachi's hand and turn my back on Sadakawa. Directly! With the shark! I'm still pissed and I want to turn around and go after her again, but Sadakawa stays quiet. You know your place, bitch. Why is there pauses now? I couldn't have that before. Sorry about that just now. I really made a... That's me, sorry. Sorry about that just now. I really made a fool of myself. We leave the school at a hurry pace, but once we're outside at the gates and started heading home, we slow down a bit. We forgot to take our shoes. No, it's okay. You caught me right when I fell, and you protected me from Sadakawa-san. Thank you for that. San. Hey, it's probably none of my business, but if you're having trouble and need my help, you can ask me anytime, you know. I'm the man. Hoot. Thank you. Sachi replies after a short pause, looking somewhat puzzled. We might have become friends, but I guess we're not close enough for her to be comfortable trusting me with that sort of thing yet. You know, anything you need, I just want to help. Okay. And by the way, if you like the books I gave you, I have some more from that author. Really? I changed the subject to a lighter subtopic. Going home together should be more fun than this. At the very least, I want her to smile more while we're together. I think those are the ones I should lend you next. You want to read them? Sure, that sounds great. I'll look forward to it. I can't talk for the life of me. Oh, hi. Darn it! Okay, back. Whoops, mic up. Okay, back. Mother called. Wait. Ouch. Let me check. I still have... I don't know how many minutes I have left. So, yeah. After this one, I have to go straight and fetch my daughter. So, yeah. About 2 weeks have passed. I've met Sachi for lunch on the stairway that leads up on the roof every day, and she's gone through countless mangas and novels. How many days has it been already? We also have gone to and from school together when we could. Sachi still hasn't asked for help since the day I offered it to her, but even still, every now and then I go around to her classroom to meet her. Of course, I try not to draw attention to myself anymore and just go to retrieve Sachi as quick as I can. Even though Sachi's free from Sadakawa, I think she's still worried about being bullied. There's no especially noticeable change, but Sachi's smile doesn't seem fake like it did before. Little by little, smiling is becoming more natural for her. What are you smiling about? Mom! Hi! Today, as always, I arrive at home after walking Sachi to her house, and I run into my mom, who seemed to have come out to check the mail. Oh, nothing. Just a good day at school. Was my face betraying what I'm thinking? I tried to put on a neutral expression as I reply. You've been getting up so early these past few weeks. Having fun at school? Something like that. It's not like you've actually been planning to meet up in the morning. We just keep getting lucky, I guess. You just keep getting lucky. But yes, it does mean I've been getting to school earlier than I used to. The main reason I'm leaving early is that I'd hate to let the chance to meet Sachi in the morning slip away. The fact that it's put a stop to my habit of being late is just a nice side effect. Great! You should do that more often so you won't get late. Oh, my. What? I thought she was going to pry into my school life, but the mail seemed to have caught her attention first. She scans the envelopes and eventually stops on me, separating it from the others. She reads it and after a moment finally sighs. What? We're expecting money? Wait. Ew. You know those dust bunnies that keeps those dust that keeps going into the keyboard? Yeah, no matter how much I clean it, they are just dust. What's wrong? The bill too high? I want tickets. My nose. I want tickets to a private showing of a new movie. But it's on the same day that we plan to visit some of your father's relatives, so I can't go. Hey, I can take it! Private show? You really hit it big! Well, I do enter a lot of those kinds of drawings. Filling out entries to those prize lotteries is my mom's hobby. She systematically scans the web and fills out every one she can find. She actually wins quite a few of those private showings, so my dad and I accompany her to them pretty often. You said you had plans for that day. When is it? You usually do everything you can to go to those. It's this Sunday afternoon. These sneak peeks are usually on weekday nights, but not many people go on Sundays. Hey, could I have those tickets? Tickets? Since you and Dad can't go? Sure, I don't mind. I don't know if the movie's good or not, but I still don't want to waste the tickets. Great, thanks! I could bring Sachi along! And that's how I got them yesterday. Lunchtime I ate with Tomo and Kami. I showed them the tickets for the private showing that I got from my mom. Wow! I never heard of that movie, but it looks fun! You again! With the stars! How do the stars keep staying there? Kami's practically squealing with delight as she looked over the tickets. I'm not bringing you! Oh, so now the answer to the question of which of us is to invite is neither, I'm guessing. Good guess, Tomo. Huh? No way! He didn't say that! Bad guess, Akemi. What the heck? I totally thought you were going to... I totally thought I knew where you were going with this. But you're not taking us? Meanie, I want to see the movie too. Sorry, but I've only got 2 tickets. If I invite one of you, that means I have to leave the other of you behind. So he's going to invite the you-know-who instead. Ooh, Sacha. I know who. Yeah, so what do you think? What do we think? Here are your tickets. There are your tickets. I forgot about this guy. What do you think? Here are your tickets. Besides, you're the one who knows your relationship with her best. Well, whatever. Sure. Go ahead and invite her. Well, I've never hung out with a girl outside school. I'm a little nervous. Hello! What about the trip we took together on the last holiday? You're my best friend, you idiot! You're a poor replacement for that girl. Exactly, I'm sorry. What's that supposed to mean? You're like Sadakawa. No, what I mean is that whenever we meet, Tomo's almost always there as well. Well, yeah, I guess that is true. I don't mean to sound like a broken record, even though I am. But you're the one who knows best. She knows best. We can't really give you much advice. But if you coerce her into going, I'm never going to be comfortable around you again. If you plan to accompany her there, that would be enough to convince her, right? Yeah, you're probably right. I guess I should actually find out where we're going first, right? Man! I read all 3 voices at the same time. I didn't read the name. I guess it does make the most sense for you to take Sashi instead of us. I still feel like we're missing out though. I'm sorry. Well, if Sachi ends up rejecting me, I'll hand the tickets off to you two, since at that point I wouldn't know what to do with them anyways. Huh? You sure? But if you could go alone, you could go alone if you wanted, you could. Maybe. But do I want to go alone? Besides, these tickets are in my mom's name. If one of the people trying to use them isn't female, they might not accept them at all. Anyway, that's all moot if Sachi comes or agrees or not. I can't make the decision for you right now that I have a stake in it. Do I want to see the movie, or do I want the day when I finally meet Sachan to come sooner? I guess either would be good! With the musical note. What about you, Tomo? If you do hand the ticket off to us, that means I have to spend the day with Akemi, which is a pretty tiring prospect. Then again, I can't refuse your generosity exactly. I am free that day, and going to the movie might be a worthwhile diversion. And then we're gonna piss her off again. Wow, I didn't realize you were excited to go on a date with me, Tomo. Look, I'll do it. But do you know how much energy it takes the average human to keep up with you? Are you pissed or are you annoyed? The two keep talking, but I think they've already forgotten what it was happened before they got the ticket. Thanks for your input, guys. Anyway, I'm done with my lunch, so I'm going to hurry and find Sachi. Stop it, PC! I stand up and head for the stairway. That was bad feeling. Oh, Amoro-senpai. What's up? Sachi is yet again sitting at the same place in the same way as when I first met her. I've been coming by every day, and each time I leave, it seems like she's a little brighter. It's so comforting. Hey, how are you doing? Are you doing anything this Sunday? This Sunday. I get right to the point, sitting down in my usual spot. Sunday? No, I don't have any plans. Why do you ask? I'm hungry. Well, my mom won one of those sneak peeks for a new movie, but she can't go to it. She gave me the tickets. There's only 2, so I wasn't sure what to do with them at first, but... What? A movie? A movie? With me? Don't you have any other friends you could invite? It's not that I don't, but I don't have enough tickets for both of them. If you refuse, I was just going to give them the tickets, but I'm asking if you want to go first. Yes, of course. You're smiling! Oh, but the movie theater is far away, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, but we can just take a train, can't we? Or did you not want to travel too far? No, it's not that. It's just... if we have to take the train, we have to pay for tickets. Are you on budget? Doesn't your aunt give you allowance or something? Not really. I've never asked for it. Wow! Okay! You're like me. I have to end up picking cents on the floor for allowance, actually. Because I usually bring lunch to school before. Wow. Oh, no, you know what, dude? Just pay for her transportation fee. Are you and your aunt on bad terms? I don't think she really likes me that much, though. To be honest, I'm not really sure. I really can't speak her voice anymore because my nose is starting to get itchy. And I'm starting to get hungry. It's in the middle of the day. I should not be getting hungry yet. You don't know. Don't you live with her? When you ask other family members or something? No, it's fine, really. My family? Oh. My mommy got sick and died many years ago. As for my dad, I was told he left when I was very young. Never mind! Oh wow, I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. It's been a long time since then. Wait, then who's your aunt? Your dad's side or your mom's side? Well, what about your dad? You said he left. No one ever told me what happened, but he probably left because of me. I think he must have left right after I was born. I don't have any memory of him. Seems as... Well, good for you! You went in the wrong direction of questioning. I suppose she wouldn't really remember if she was that young when he left, but I could see a little glimmer of sadness in her eyes when she admitted it. You bastard! You shouldn't have asked! My mom didn't abandon me though. She did her very best to raise me alone. She was a very kind mother. It was probably too much for one person to handle though. It took too much of a toll on her body. And after that, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be so depressing. No, I brought it up. I'm the one who should be apologizing. So after that, your aunt took custody of you? Yeah, that's right. Aunt Mayumi seemed to be really close with my mom. Before she died, my mom told Mayumi that she was counting on her to take care of me. That's why she adopted me. But I'm pretty sure my aunt hates me. She just hasn't said anything. She probably blames me for her unhappiness and the death of her beloved sister. Well, this is getting depressing! Oh god. That's not like her aunt very much. No, that's not it. I'm grateful to her for taking care of me. I just don't want to be a nuisance to her. It wouldn't be right for me to ask her for something as selfish as spending money. Is that why you don't have any uniform? Oh god. I see. Thanks for telling me all that. I'll spend my money on you. I never had anyone to talk to before, so thank you for listening to me. But you know, I really do want to hang out with you. If you want, I can pay for the train ride and stuff. I don't mind at all. No, I couldn't. I want to hang out with you too, but I have to ask Mayumi first if I can. But if you have to pay for me, we should not go. I don't want to be a nuisance to you any more than my aunt. Stop it! I know that in the end I'm gonna end up marrying you in this character game. I don't know about your aunt, but you're not being a nuisance to me at all. But there's no rush. Why don't you decide after you've asked her? Yeah, alright. I think we're gonna go anyway. By the way, since we have to go all the way to the next town to get to a movie theater, why don't we get there early so that we can just wander around a bit? The movie starts in the afternoon, so we can get lunch or something. Okay, I suddenly feel very nervous. Why do you have to admit that? Oh, come on, this isn't some huge event. We're just going to have a little bit of fun. Listen up. It's a date, moron! I'll try. There you go. Oh, that reminds me. Do you have a cell phone? We should exchange numbers before we forget. It'll be useful in case we want to get in touch later. Yes, this is my time. The time when cell phone was used. It's not when Facebook was up there. It's not when email's still around, but it's not when Snapchat or YouTube was around. It's more of, do you have a number? You have a number. I have unlimited call and text service. You want it? Want my number? Just give me your number too. Oh yes. Oh yes, I carry one in case of emergencies. The cell phone Sachi takes out is ancient, but she fumbles with it awkwardly. It's really plain too, not a single stick or anything. Not even one of those silly straps. Is it your aunt's phone? Oh my god. Well, it's not as ancient as mine, is it? Mine was really ancient. It's a really old. When I was in high school, I had a phone that was a flip phone, but it's not one of those really fancy ones. It's really the old flip phone. Motorola. What's the number of it? It's a really small Motorola cell phone. I I cannot tell you the actual size of it. Oh, do you know the glue Aron Alpha, or Alpha in general, Aron Alpha glitter or multi-purpose liquid glue? The stick, the container, not the actual Alpha itself. You hold the Alpha Aron Alpha container. Sorry, Aron Alpha container. The yellow container or brown container. If you hold that, that's the size of my Motorola flip phone. Flip phone when closed, excluding the antenna. That is the size of my phone. I used that throughout my high school years. When my high school was spent from 2004 to 2009. Yeah, that was my cell phone. It's that mini cell phone. It's that cell phone where there's a button on one, or 3 buttons. Darn it! Sorry, back. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the cell phone was the size of the Aron Alpha when closed, not flipped open, but when closed, and with excluding the little antenna on the top. That was my old cell phone, and I'm not envious with other people before when they had when the first Nokia, how do you call that? When the first, I think it's Nokia. When it had when Nokia first had that big fat phone, red and white. I remember that color so exactly. Because my classmates, the really rich classmates, had them the next day. They bought the new cell phone next day when it was all colorful on the screen. That white and red one. It's Nokia, or I think Motorola. I don't know, but it's white and red. It's the slide up phone, the big slide up phone. I wasn't when everybody turned to that, I was the only one still left with that old ancient phone, because I enjoyed that little buttons on the side where one is like the 2 buttons were volume. One of the other button was a record button. So yeah, you could like record something like a Walkman. It's like a Walkman. That phone had a Walkman function. Not many phones had Walkman function at the time. The old phones, I mean. But that phone had the Walkman function, and I usually, and I'm now telling this. I'm sorry. I have to admit it, teachers. If my teachers are watching this, I'm sorry. I know I look like a good girl, but I wasn't. Because in high school we're supposed to hand in our phones in the phone box, before the first lesson starts in the morning. So, and we get our phones back after the last lesson. We get our phones back so that the phones wouldn't distract us. But I had the phone in my pocket. I had my phone in my pocket, in my bag, to hide it, because I needed the Walkman function, and I used it to record the lectures of some of our teachers. Used it to record during class when our teachers are giving out lessons and lectures, because I'm really slow at catching up with some of the things that we're learning, especially science subjects, general science, physics, chemistry, biology. I'm really bad at that. So yeah, I had the Walkman on me, the phone Walkman function on me whenever we had those lessons, and yeah, it's very surprising that my teachers hasn't. Because I was a really good student, like those normal ones where we wouldn't get into trouble, we do our homework correct, or goody. I'm more of a goody two shoes, isn't it? I'm not a nerd, but I'm a goody two-shoes. But yeah. That's the function that I really loved about that phone. And when I finished my Form 5, when I finished Form 5, my classes in general, because back in those days, Form 5, yeah, we had HKCE exams. I cannot say it in long term because I don't remember the exact name, but we had HKCE exams, not like now, it's HKCSE. Something like that. But we had HKCE and it was hard to pass the exams. And because Form 5 and Form 7s take those exams, so we were let out of school early. Form 7s, they were let out of school January. They finish until January. So from September. For us, from September we were let out March. And it was exactly on the last day was exactly on the day of my birthday. And so I'm not gonna still say my birthday, so yeah. Exactly on that day when I got home, on the last day of school of our year, when I went home, as soon as I got home, I wanted to call my mom for something. I took out my phone, and it died. My phone died. That precious phone of mine died. I was so heartbroken because I really loved that phone. And my mom thinks I broke it, but I said no, it's because it died. We even tried to buy a spare battery, a new spare phone battery, but they didn't have any more stock. Most stores didn't have any more stock, and most stores tried to refix the battery for me, but they couldn't. And so I had no choice but to buy a new phone. Where at that time I had a what do you call it? What's that other phone? It's also a Nokia brand because I was more familiar with Nokia. I hated learning how to use smartphone, a new kind of smartphone where you just press and you see its colorful screen. But I had to get adapted to it. No choice, or else I wouldn't be able to contact my mom in any day, at any time. But in spite of all that, I still have that ancient phone. I still have the phone because I really loved it. I really loved that phone. It was my first phone. It was the first cute little phone. It's the only one that I saw. It's the only one that you can see amongst everybody around me, amongst anyone with me, even the elderly. Even with the elderlies, even with the grown-ups, I am the only one with that phone. I'm getting off topic. We'll go back to it. We'll go back to this. You don't know how to use a phone? How do I do this? I think you have to press this. She must not use it much. In fact, it looked like she barely knows how to use it at all. Damn it! I guess that worked. Thank you. To think of it. Come to think of it, what's the movie about? Oh right, I should have told you before. It's some movie from Germany. It doesn't look like it's some huge adventure. More like a drama, I guess. Though the story is pretty light, so more like comedy. I picked the folder that came with the tickets out of my pocket to show Sachi. Ooh, that looks interesting. I've never seen it, so I can't tell you if it's interesting or not. Even going to a movie theater is exciting. I've only ever seen movies on TV. Oh god, that's sad! Well, it's a private showing. A private showing isn't something you can just go any time. It's not like a regular movie theater, and after it's over, you have to fill out a simple questionnaire. Ooh, but that also sounds exciting. I'm glad you think so. Damn it, Belle! Oops. Anyways, looks like we need to get going. I'll ask my aunt about the movie when I get home. Oh, God, I messed up the voice. Alright. Great. See you later. The next day, I got a lot on my mind as I'm walking to school along the route Sachi always takes. Hopefully, Sachi talked about her aunt about coming to hang out with me. I wonder what her aunt to say. Sachi seemed to like her that much. Covered in wounds, but her aunt didn't seem concerned about it in the slightest when I met her. Maybe Sachi's right. She's a witch. Actually, I did kind of get that impression. She did seem really cold. Although I can't really judge her based on the tiny amount of contact I've had with her. So I don't know if that's really how she is. Maybe she cares about her, but she just doesn't have the time to show it. Her aunt didn't say it was okay. Sachi would naturally refuse, but I still want to take her out, even if we have to force her to let me pay for her ticket. If her family doesn't support her, that's all the more reason for me to do so. I mull these things over as I walk, staring at the passing pavement beneath me without looking up. Good morning, Senpai! Oh my god, she's so happy. She's wishing and go. I look up to see Sachi standing before me, hands over her chest. Oh, good morning, Sachi. Did you ask your aunt? Something wrong? Something wrong? Nothing. I wasn't looking where I was going. So you surprised me. Sorry. I'm used to having to catch up with her. This is the first time I've heard her call out from behind me. She seems to be happy. I was wondering if I'd see you while I was walking. My aunt said it was My aunt said it was okay for me to spend the day with you, Senpai. She even said she'd pay for the train and lunch. My gosh, it's great! That's great! Yes. I was preparing for the worst. This is a little unexpected. I know, right? It's a miracle. I'm looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, me too. Speaking of which, I heard the movie is actually based off some German novel. We continue chatting about the movie. What we'll do that day and other little things until we arrived at school. Sachi seems to be more excited about this than I thought she would. Great! You just made her happy. Her top going thumpy thump. Oh, my nose is so itchy. God damn it. She doesn't even know that much about the town we're headed to. It's called she's traveling. It's called walking. It's called an adventure, moron. Is this after school already? Wow. Well, wait, I gotta stop though. Because I have to pick up the daughter. I have to prepare myself to go out and pick up the daughter. See, it's 3:44. And the last I say is right after. So yeah. 2 slots, what do you call that? 2 takes in 1 go. I'm having fun already. I know this looks like it's boring, but I'm having fun this way. It makes me happy, okay? It's motherhood. I do this because I want to lighten up my stress, and it's really good too. It might be a therapy for me since I don't have money to buy and go and pay therapy service, whatever you call that. And my nose is itchy, god damn it. So yeah, and I'm hungry. I gotta prepare to think think about what food should I buy to eat with my daughter, since she will be hungry as well. As there's only fruits for snack in her school, so yeah. So I've talked a lot. I've talked enough. So yeah, let's up it up, and thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this and want to see the next episode of Love at First Sight, just simply wave your wand like a sorcerer, hit the like button, subscribe button to watch the next part. Until then, Natnarf